Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm just filming this little intro today for an FTP test that I'm going to do tomorrow. An FTP test, for those of you that don't know, is probably something a lot of cyclists dread, but they are a necessity if you want to train to power and you want to train structurally and accurately. The FTP test basically is a test that gives you your FTP, or your functional threshold power, which is basically the power you should be able to hold for 20 minutes, for an hour, sorry. It's a 20-minute test, but it gives you your power that you should be able to hold for 1 hour. I did my last FTP test probably in November time, when my results were quite frankly awful, but I hadn't been training previously before that. I've now had a few weeks training, albeit a little bit intermittently, under my belt, and it's the beginning of a new month now. It's the beginning of February, so I want to do an FTP test just to see where I'm at and get myself that baseline that I can train to over the next month before repeating the test again in March. Beginning of March, to see how I've improved and how I'm going. The FTP test that I do is done on Zwift. It's a 45-minute session. It's the shorter FTP test. Basically it shortens the warm-up and the cool-down. The warm-up is around about 15 minutes, and it fluctuates between easy riding, a little bit of sprinting, a little bit of longer above threshold work. Then you get into the test, which is basically 20 minutes of pain. It's 20 minutes riding as hard as you can for a power that you think you can sustain and hold. And yeah, you just get your head down and go for it, really. Then obviously your cool down follows that. You're supposed to keep all the contents, all the variables the same, so that's why I do it on the turbo and I do it indoors. Yeah, can't wait. Let's get into it. So we're just getting in the FTP test. I'm on the bike. As you can see, I do my FTP test on the turbo trainer. Basically you're supposed to try and keep all the variables constant. So wind, rain, hills, downhills, all obviously contribute to changing those factors. So if you keep on the turbo, everything constant. There's no hills, no wind, no rain, just you and the numbers. So I'm set up here on my turbo. Got a tax flow. Smart. Does auto resistance changes for me while I'm riding. Use erg mode generally when I'm doing the workouts. As for the FTP test, that's disabled. And you just ride as hard as you can, basically. But obviously every time I do an FTP test, do it on the same setup on Zwift, and it keeps everything safe and sound. So just flip round here. As you can see, I've got my laptop set up there, the Zwift on, getting plenty of riding in. So while I finish my warm up and get on with it, here's a little few clips of something I did yesterday. I made some homemade energy bars. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, so when I'm out on the bike, I tend not to like to rely on gels. I prefer real food. I never drink water, and I tend to try and eat real food if I can. So I have quite a lot of energy bars. I tend to buy seed bars, just sort of quite filling, give you a good energy boost, taste nice. But I seen a post on Instagram the other day from Alex Dowsett, the Katusha rider, his wife, and she made some of her own bars using some bananas and some seeds and some dried fruits. I thought, yeah, they look quite nice. In her post she said that Alex uses them a lot in his rides, really likes them, and they're really good and give the energy to last longer. So I'm going to have a go at making them, see how we get on. Okay, we're a few minutes in the FTP test.
can see I'm sweating buckets already. Basically all you got to do now is get your power up somewhere you think you can hold for 20 minutes. Basically sit there. To help me out, I've got YouTube on the phone, bit of Francis Cade, just still running there, plenty of water, and basically just grin and bear it. You basically just got to get down at the drops, on the hoods, hold your power, and basically forget about the cycling and think about other things. So that's the FTP test done. So hard. Not going to give you any results. It's too early in the year for that. It's not great, but it's better than what it was when I did my last one in, I think, November. But it's still nowhere near good enough. Like I say, no results as yet. I'm doing another one beginning of March and do them monthly until the racing season kicks off properly. So the one in March, you'll get some results out of me, and I might tell you my result of this one as well, just so you can compare, see what my change was. But yeah, absolutely done in. Can't really feel my legs. I'm going to drink lots of water, get some food, and then probably just collapse.
So that's it, the FTP test done. And yeah, the results will be in the next video, the next FTP test video. Basically, I'm not overly thrilled with them, but it's a baseline and it's somewhere to work to. Recovered a bit now. Yeah, it was enjoyable. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you probably noticed, we've had a little rebrand on the channel. Crap to Crit is no longer. It's now Cycling Mike. Basically, I wanted the channel to be able to say what it's about and who I am, so it's got my name in there and it's got the fact that I'm a cyclist in there. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Please check out all my other social medias, all the links in the descriptions below. We've got a Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously Strava, where I upload all my rides. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.